They are excited, Alyssa. It doesn't even matter how cold it is. Everyone's so excited they're warmed up. I'm joined now by head coach of the Golden Eagles. This is Dan Stratford. His first year as head coach, and you guys brought home the title. How's it feel?
Feels amazing.
The Panthers are 5-4, and West Virginia is 8-1. But the Mountaineers are undefeated in the United States. That only loss was in Germany against Texas A&M. This locker room is honestly one of the coolest things I've ever seen. I've never been in it before, and I'm really just kind of blown away. Now, you mentioned Alex Thompson, the quarterback. As a transfer, he is one of the big parts of this recruiting class, and they were able to lure him here based on the fact that the offensive line basically gave up no sacks last year. Live from the Worley Innovation Center, and if at any point you cannot hear me, it is because University of Charleston is hosting Ohio State University in men's volleyball. It's boys basketball season, so we get to hang out with my favorite student section. And yes, there is a competition. I'm looking out for everybody. The Polka Dots' sixth man. They're my favorite because they sing. They're singing Country Road. We have 9 days until Marshall football takes on Colorado State in the New Mexico Bowl. I'm a food lover. Anytime I visit somewhere new, I'm trying to eat something local. Try my best to do that. You know who else is like that? Marshall kicker Kari Vedvik. He is Norwegian, and thanks to being a student athlete, he always relishes the chance to explore the United States. So yes, while Albuquerque, New Mexico may not mean much to you unless you're a Breaking Bad fan, the thrill of the unknown is just fine by Vedvik. Tuesdays have become my favorite day of the week. I'm Norman Seawright. This is 13 Sports Zone. They're my favorite because I get to introduce you to a new athlete. This week's Train Like an Athlete takes us to West Virginia State University softball, where we get to know junior center fielder Brooke Hale. Hope you're ready to sweat. Playing center field, you have like a long way to throw the ball a lot of times. What kind of strength does a center fielder need to do her job correctly?
I believe in center field, you need to be able to read the ball correctly, so you have to get the first step right and really have your shoulder in the proper techniques and forms so that you don't get injured during the season through the long throws.
Nice.
Woo! A lot of leg strength, hip strength, everything you need here, yeah? What was it about State that made you say, yeah, I want to come and play here?
It really stuck out with the family environment, the coaches just bringing you in and welcoming you. It'll benefit like to have an environment where you had to work through certain things, and there's always difficulties and like tasks to overcome each and every day. Our main goal for the season is to reach conference and ultimately get the conference championship.
There you go, there you go.
What's something that the average person really doesn't know about you?
I don't know.
Yeah, got a little personal on you. Like you're all business when you're in here, you're all business in the field, but
me as an individual, I'm very serious and driven, and I'm very shy at the beginning, but once you get to know me, I'm very goofy and I'll just be off the wall, like do whatever, dance, sing, even though I'm terrible at both.
1, 2, 3.
You want me to dance?
yeah, you want to do a dance? Why not?
Oh,
Now you're on the spot.
no, you have to dance too then.
Fine.
Like,
yeah?
yeah.
Something like that? I like that. I like that. Something to keep it. Hale and the Yellow Jackets play University of Charleston this Wednesday, in a doubleheader. Game time is 4 p.m. If you want to relive this week's Train Like an Athlete or see the others, go to our website, WOWKTV.com, and search Train Like an Athlete. Next week, we will meet a dynamic athlete from University of Charleston women's lacrosse. Hey everyone, I'm Norman Seawright, and I firmly believe that athletics are a cornerstone of your community. 13 Sports Zone begins tonight with competition being set aside. Ohio's Fairland High School launched a t-shirt rally for one of their own, and Chesapeake High School, whose basketball team played at Fairland tonight, joined in. At Fairland High School, everything seems normal, but that's not the case for senior Allie Henderson.
It's easy to put on a front and just pretend like everything's handy, all right, all good, but it's really hard when you're just lethargic and tired.
In late December, she was diagnosed with thyroid cancer, and the rest of the Dragons stepped up.
Students came to me on last Friday afternoon and said, hey, look, we want to do something for Allie, something special.
Which is all you could ever want for your child.
The visiting Chesapeake Panthers did the same.
We were able to sell 350 shirts between the two schools. We're going to raise somewhere between $2,300 and $2,500 for the cause.
I totally believe in rivals for sure, like school rivals, but more importantly, it's our community. And if we don't pull together for one another, who will?
Allie is Fairland's student body president, homecoming queen, and avid basketball fan. But what stands out the most about her is her selflessness.
And when she found out they were doing this tonight, she was like, but there's a boy at Chesapeake that has cancer. And
Just overwhelming in a good way. It's really nice.
That attitude spreads quickly.
I I mean, we're going to go away to Cincinnati, but all these people are going to be with us.
A lot better, I can assure you that it makes your heart feel so heavy and makes you feel better about yourself, and that you know that you're loved.
Dragons senior guard Kedrick Cunningham didn't tell anyone he helped organize the fundraiser.
There is things bigger than the game, and this is one of them.
But with the rally and with these shoes,
But you beating cancer is FHS's biggest victory yet. I just want to know that she means a ton to me, so I plan on giving her these after the game.
he and the Dragons give Allie the gift of a 71-35 win against Chesapeake. Okay, I know it's cold outside, but it's West Virginia Power Opening Day. You get this one pass, but look, it's empty out there. I'm Norman Seawright. This is 13 Sports Zone, and we're taking the field with the Power. The season opener pits the Power against the Greenville Drive. We're in the first inning. Greenville's Kervin Suarez singles, but there's a throwing error at first. They would have had him. Suarez gets greedy, and Chris Sharp gets the ball to Aniel Cruz just in time to tag him out at second. Domingo Robles, pitching for the Power, strikes out Everluis Lavada in the second inning. And then Greenville's Victor Acosta. He grounds to Cruz. He has a chance to throw him out at first. And then there's another error to first. Jagger Rusconi scores. Then Kevin Suarez up again at bat. This time a shot to right center field. Acosta scores, but you're going to want to keep your eyes on this. Isaias Lucena is caught in a rundown. The Power end up tagging him out to end the inning. The Drive win the first game in this series 8-1. There are 3 games left in this series. Now, before the Power took the field, University of Charleston baseball hosted a doubleheader with West Virginia Wesleyan, and these boys had a wonderful time. And I'll show you why. This is game 2 we're talking about. In the first inning, Anthony Zona pitching for the Golden Eagles. Ball to Wesleyan's Eric Forbrick, but catcher Drew Hefner spots Josh Pettit trying to steal second. Trying is the key. They caught him. How about some offense? Wesleyan didn't score that half inning. Wild pitch to Charleston's Big Cat, otherwise known as Nick Wilson. Ryan Hunt scores on it. Big Cat strikes out after that, but that is okay because the Golden Eagles sweep the Thursday doubleheader. Zona wins game 2. Adam Jaffine mowed down the Bobcats in game 1, giving up only 2 hits. Another doubleheader tomorrow, same teams, first pitch at 1 p.m. West Virginia State likewise has welcomed Concord to Calvin Bailey Field. You see here, Concord had to change pitchers. Here's why. In game 2, 4th inning, State's Ryan McDonough rips a ground ball down the third baseline right now. Leisurely on his way home. Well, you got another guy coming home to score. Andrew Stone with a little bit more hustle from second base. Both of these men score for State. That's 2 runs. Then Jarrett Hunt, a grounder to left center. Trevor Sampson on that hit, chilling on his way home as well. These guys know they're winning this one. Then Jonathan Klein is up. The team actually went through the entire batting order this inning. Another shot to left center field. McDonough and Hunt score on it. And then Concord changes pitchers. But that really didn't help all that much. State ran down the Mountain Lions twice today. A 6-run shutout in game 1, 13-5 in game 2. Same teams Friday. First pitch again at 1 o'clock. Now, in case you missed it, Maddie Best has been named West Virginia State softball head coach. She's been the interim head coach this season since former head coach Carrie Blackwell became the assistant athletic director. The team is 19-11 so far, and current players can tell you the kind of impact Best has on the team.
It's really been a huge change, but it's been beneficial and definitely a great change. We've really came together stronger than we have in the past, and we've really unified as one and moved forward each and every day.
That is center fielder Brooke Hale. Now, if you'll notice, that's the training facility of the West Virginia State Yellow Jackets. Join us Tuesday at 6 for Train Like an Athlete. We are going to get to know Miss Brooke Hale a little bit better. In college football, if you are planning to head to Morgantown for the Gold-Blue game this spring, don't do it. Game's canceled. Angelica Trinone explains in tonight's West Virginia Illustrated report.